All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the delay. This fine morning, but don't worry, we're gonna make it up on the back end. What's good with everybody, man? We had a interesting evening last night, man. What's going on? Cadillac 634 in the dough. Ernie V, Barbara D. What's going on, sister? Marquis, Rocco McBride, GM. What's going on, man? Windy City Assassin, what's good, sir? Fight Game. Ringside with LCD. Bird 101. K 206 Kev, what's good, brother? How you feeling, man? Be easy. What's up, sir? Salute to all the wrenches. D Rich in the building. You gonna be sick and can't sleep when Tank beat him? Who was that? Who are you talking about? Everybody wants to talk about Shakur's performance, and ain't nobody running up to fight Edwin De Los Santos. Nah, why would they be? The dermatology in the building. What's happening, man? Matthias versus Devin. Man, please. Devin ain't fighting. Yeah, I did monetize. Thank you. Thanks, Creole the Traveler. Told you I'm slacking on my Mac. Is that better? Better. It's my bad. Sorry. Mike's better now. Great. Here's the link, man. Somebody chop it up with me, man. Who do y'all want to see? First of all, let's talk about this scandal, bro. Let's talk about this scandal. Absolute disgusting scandal that took place. Disgusting travesty. It's a oh man, dog. Cats are funny, phony, and funny. William Zepeda is who I would put my money on for him. But let's talk about Oscar De La Hoya. Let's talk about Oscar De La Hoya real fast. Let's talk about Oscar De La Hoya real fast. Let's talk about Golden Boy real fast. The Zone real fast. Tony Weeks right quick. Let's talk about that. Tony Weeks said, "You all are not hanging me out to dry. And you ain't putting that on me." Tony Weeks put it out there on all of them. To put it out there on all of them. Two out of 3 doctors diagnosed that man with an aneurysm. Now, let's look up aneurysm. An aneurysm is an abnormal bulge or ballooning in the wall of a blood vessel. An aneurysm can burst. It is called a rupture. A ruptured aneurysm causes bleeding inside the body, often leads to death. So an aneurysm is a lump, a bulge or ballooning in the wall of a blood vessel, like a tire, like a lump in a tire. And you punch it, push, and you got blood in your brain and you die. And you can die. Someone said they went shopping for doctors to get a fight sanctioned. That's what it seems like they did. Seems like they went shopping to get that fight done. That man's health be damned. Or in the sport of boxing be damned. Because boxing does not need a death in a ring. Major things happen when people die on camera. What's up, DJ OC in the place to be, spinning on the ones and two. Yes, 2 doctors diagnosed him, or was diagnosed twice with a brain aneurysm. And they let him fight. And according to Tony Weeks, that was the reason that he stopped the fight so quickly. Because he was like, nope, wave it off. Sorry, gotta go. Man, I'm chilling, DJ OC. I'm chilling. Now, you know what the funny thing to me was? And I would be interested to know your take. Who's responsible for that? And it's not going to be one person. To me, it's not one person. The person that was responsible for that is everybody, with the exception of Virgil Ortiz. Well, no, not just Aisha. See, that's how they try to get you. They try to act like there's one person to blame. And this is why I say this, because I read something Steve Kim said. Steve Kim said, well, there's a lot of different ways you can look at this. But why didn't the network stop it? Why didn't the network get rid of that fight because it wasn't a competitive fight? What the F are you talking about, Steve Kim? What do you mean? The issue is not whether or not the fight was competitive or not. It wouldn't have mattered if it was a competitive fight. It wouldn't have mattered if it was Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. If Alexander Usyk has a brain aneurysm, you're not supposed to fight. What difference does it make if you thought it was a competitive fight or not? I'm always amazed at this boxing media. I'm amazed at how quickly they go into protection mode for their own. The answer is the commission played a part because they approved it. Golden Boy played a part because they asked to approve it. The fighter played a part because he was willing to take the risk and get in there with that. Those are the 3 people that are to blame. The only 2 people that are not to blame is Tony Weeks and Virgil Ortiz. Those are the only people that are faultless. Because it's Tony Weeks. It's not up to Tony Weeks whether or not that man is able to get in the ring or not. And Virgil Ortiz doesn't get to say, no, I'm not going to fight you because if the doctors approved you. What's going on, Andre Noble? I think that is absolutely positively one of the things that will lead to the banishment of boxing because of that nonsense. Fanon Ortiz said it himself. He hit him with a jab and he reacted funny. It's a huge scandal, and it's on De La Hoya's head, and it's on DAZN's head. Period. Now, can we stop acting like the state of Nevada is completely without blame in anything that they do? I also want to bring this up for when people point to gloves. If you can, let me ask you a question. If you can get into the ring with a brain aneurysm, you think it's impossible to get in there with some funny gloves? If they will. Okay, yeah, so I didn't see it. I'll watch it. The only thing is scandalous is DAZN just all in all is scandalous. Because DAZN also got people that we know are juicing getting in the ring. They're bringing Conor Benn 2 times in a row to the United States to fight on DAZN, despite the fact that he popped dirty and is under suspension in the UK for doing it. But what happened to nothing can get past Vegas? If you can get a fighter in the ring with a brain aneurysm, I have to suspect you can get him in there with some funny gloves. What do you think? What do you think? It's funny to me on Anyone He channel the other night, a person said, why are they trying to fight for the most money Why not just fight the best? It's called prize fighting for many years. Who said that? You're supposed to fight for the most money. That's your job. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to work for the most money you can make. You're supposed to fight for the most money that you can make. True. I mean, it's just what it is. And you're supposed to say, thank you for your support in the Super Chat and the Cash App on a regular basis during your live stream, because otherwise, how can you have another one? That's how it works. That's the life. That's the world that we live in. No need to make shit up. No need. Tell people the truth, man. Tell people the truth. Shame the devil. He needs to roll. That's kind of stuff we should argue about. He needs to, what are you talking about, Barbara D? I need some clarification. I need some clarification on that point, sister. Here's the link, though. I need to know what should happen if you get caught with that. That's why you can't, but see, here's the thing. Federal oversight is not realistic for a sport. I don't think federal oversight is, I think you can get legislation, but I don't think that you can really get any type of insight because oversight, because the way the Congress works right now is they're trying to like shut down the government slowly but surely. They're trying to remove any money from government. They're trying to take money away from the IRS. You know, there's a big move to decrease bureaucracy, which means decrease the safeguards of just average citizens who can't speak loudly with their wallets. What about a committee? It wouldn't make a difference. I'm telling you, it's just the world is wild. There's this facade of civility in the world. There's this myth that the default status of human beings is civilized. It is not. The default status of human beings is bestial. And it's dog eat dog. It's let me get mine, and let me get mine for the people that I consider to be mine. Ortiz made do a stanky leg with a jab. Yeah, he did. The fight was a mismatch to begin with. But we don't need mandatories in boxing, do we? We don't need mandatories in boxing. We don't need a ranking system where you have a ranking system where every guy in the rank, where you consecutively fight guys in the ranking system. We don't need that. We need super champs. So super champs can fight whoever they want to fight. We don't have to worry about mandatories. So if they just need to take a mismatch every once in a while with a guy with a brain aneurysm, hey, they can do it. Not saying that that's the case of Virgil Ortiz, because Virgil Ortiz, was coming off quite a layoff. So they probably did want, and he's a non-title fight, first fight at 154. They wanted some easy work for him. You know what I mean? Hey, thank you, Phoenix the Assassin, brother. Thank you so much. We stuck with the promoter of y'all. What you talking about? Doghouse Dog City said, at the end of the day, the sport of boxing begins and ends with the money. Yeah, any type of profession begins and ends with the money. Was Rick Glazier the rich man? Hey, man. Hey, Aisha, I saw. Hey, dog, it's hilarious, man. God, dog. Rick Glazier, bro. Rick Glazier. Dog, you need a low-carb diet like a motherfucker, dog. Let me tell you, man, you need to get up off that. You need to get off them breads, man. I don't know what your wife cooking you. Man, you big as a house, bro. Just like I was big as a house too, but I was big as like a condominium. Yeah, Rick was going off, dog. He was going off on somebody, pointing his finger at him and everything. Oh, Rick Glazier is fun. What's going on, Edwin Volentin? How are you this morning? Rick, he outside? Yeah, Rick. Hey, man, Rick a big boy. Man, that's a big boy. And a big boy with a bad attitude, too, man. I wouldn't want to be around him, man. It's Fanon. Promoters, Texas Occupations Codes, chapter thus and such. Texas Administration Code class, first violation, second. For what? Violations for what? What is that a violation for? His ass was drunk. Oh, yeah. Failed to provide a physical examination of a contestant. Oh, but they gave a physical examination. They just gave 3 of them. They just gave 3 of them, man. They just gave 3 of them. They gave him 3 shots. Well, let's go get a second opinion. Go get a third opinion. On the third opinion, he was cool. Like, it is what it is, though, man. Yeah, they gave it to him. They just shopped around to get some more when it didn't work out for him. That's what that's about. That's what that's about. But that's scandalous, man. That's something that is very, very dangerous. And again, I'm more perplexed by Steve Kim's reaction to that. Man, Steve. Oh, that's almost as funny as his friend. That's almost as funny as his friend. Did you hear what happened? I'm being gossipy. I'm going to be kind of a gossipy troll right now. I'm sorry. I have to do this because I'm spiteful sometimes. What's the big boy's name? What's big boy's name, man? What's big boy's name? Jason Whitlock. Dog, Jason Whitlock. Dog. I knew something was. Hey, Barbara D. Good morning, Barbara D. How are you, sister? Can you see me? Oh, you're on mute. You're on mute. And I can't unmute you. You're on mute. Okay, Windy City, I see you. Hey, Windy City, Windy City says salute to the Monetary Mondays. Hey, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you for tipping the hat and keeping the chat going. I see you, Barbara. I'll wait for you. I'm not going nowhere. You know the routine. Fanon, did Vegas know about the other doctor's opinion, or do they just send Vegas to report? If Tony Weeks knows about it, then then the state of Nevada knows about it. That's the only way Tony Weeks would know about it, I would suspect, is that the state of Nevada knew about it too. But again, man, you can't point fingers, man, when their finger goes. They said Whitlock was out there as of late talking way too much. Nah, let me tell you what he had, man. He had some man-on-man type of man-on-man advertisement that came across his screen. And he said, what is this? How appropriate is this? Because he got an ad with like men looking for men or something like that. You know what I mean? Something like that. And he was like, why would you put this type of advertisement on an article or whatever he was looking at with an article with an advertisement right underneath it? Dog, it's called a predictive algorithm. If you're looking for that stuff, they're going to give you an ad showing it to you. The reason it was there is because they designed it for you. So you might want to go check your search history or your cache for why you getting them things sent to you. Man, I swear Twitter drove me nuts, man. Twitter drives me nuts because, dude, I think I looked at, they began them scantily dressed women on Twitter, which always blew my mind. Like, how in the world on Twitter do you just have straight up pornography on Twitter? So one time somebody forwarded me something. I saw it. I clicked on it. And the next thing, I'm like inundated with a bunch of it. So it took me forever to like, not interested. Because, man, my wife ain't going to come and look at my Twitter feed and get me. Barbara D, you're on mute. Barbara D, you got to get yourself off mute. You know how to hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Good morning.
All right. Good morning. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Wow. Anyway, it's nice to see you guys in the chat and finally get to talk to you, Martin.
Yes, ma'am.
But what I was trying to say is I'm not as as quick as a lot of people in the chat with, putting in my messages and that sort of thing. But what I was trying to say is this: we fight and we argue and we disagree with so much pettiness when we should be advocating in a way, I mean, on the channels and stuff like that, about things that are happening, things that have happened recently with this scandal, with these doctors. I mean, that's a travesty. I understand that, Vegas is the wild, wild west of boxing, and, there's corruption going on. But I mean, when you have a huge platform, um, sometimes that kind of helps with public opinion.
Okay. So you want me to not beat up on the trolls in the chat? You want me to talk about things like this? Is that what you're saying?
Well, you can talk. I mean, you normally do talk about a lot of things that are very informative to me, and I love it. But I mean, if you got to beat up on the trolls when they're not when they're not being, truthful, I get that 100% because I need the truth. Okay. I love the truth. I love honesty. Don't feed me a bunch of garbage. And I'm old, very old school. I'm 62 years old, and I can only tolerate so much nonsense.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand we live in this is now what, 2021. You have your young people. I mean, I was young once too. Oh, I'm sorry, 2024. I meant to say the 21st century.
Oh,
And we have, I understand that, this is their time or whatever, but they need to listen sometimes too.
Yes, ma'am. This ain't their time. This is our time. We still on this planet. We ain't giving up nothing.
Exactly. Absolutely. And, I just wanted to come up here because I've been wanting to do it for such a long time, and just forgive my appearance because I'm just really literally rolling out of bed.
What's to forgive about that? You've got beautiful skin. You've got a beautiful smile. Very pleasant to look at, Barbara.
Well, thank you. But I just wanted to say that, and I just wanted to let the chat fam know that I like I actually I love the chat family. Martin, I love your platform. You weren't actually the first YouTube boxing channel that I tuned into. You were actually the second. And, you give me a whole different perspective. I mean, I also have my own opinions, and I mean, we all do. But, I like that approach that you give. There are other boxing channels and, guys like, Just Do and Upper Echelon and some of the other ones. I hope you don't mind me mentioning those guys.
I don't mind at all. No. Barbara, you pay the bills around here. You can talk about whatever you want. I appreciate your support so much. Please
listen,
let
me tell you something. This is my hobby. Okay. This is my love. This is my passion. I just want to say this and I'm going to get off.
When did you get into boxing before you tell me?
I was just about to tell you that. Well, when I was about 9, my mom, she used to always talk about Muhammad Ali. She couldn't stand him.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Oh, he's got such a big mouth. Yada, yada, yada. I can't stand him. He needs to shut up, And from that point on, it just piqued my curiosity about him and the sport. And so I started watching the sport. I started watching the Olympics, and I got very involved in, and we're so, oh my gosh, boxing has changed so much. And, I had to not watch it for about 10 years because of the things like what are going on now,
Yeah.
But when I retired, I said, you know what? I'm going to get back in the habit of doing something or being involved in something that I love. And I love the sport, and I do have my favorites, but I love the sport. I may not be as knowledgeable as a lot of you guys are, but I'm very passionate about it. I love the physicality of it. I love the skill set of it. And I want all guys to be successful. You know, all the boxers, you know, I don't like when boxers get crapped on by other boxers and their fans. And you know, I'm just very passionate about it. And I've just been that way, you know, ever since I was a kid. And I
Yeah.
think that was back in 1972, 1971, you know, around that time,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
that's yeah. I'm
Yeah.
a little bit behind you. I was a little bit behind you, but like around 76, something like that. 75, 76 was when I was
Hmm.
like, wow. And Ali, the cartoons in the morning. You were probably a little older
Yes.
than cartoons, I would think.
Yes. No, let me
No,
tell
you
you,
were because
I still watch cartoons, by the way. Don't tell
oh,
nobody.
ah, for sure, for sure. All right. Well, thank you, Barbara. I appreciate you. Thank you for putting the face to a name and appreciate you so much for your support on the channel and coming by
you're
every day. I always look forward to reading your comments.
you're welcome, and thank you, and thank all of you guys in the chat. You know, whether you agree with me, you disagree with me, whether you don't like me, thank you all, because it's this is like this is a hobby for me. You know, I have other hobbies, but this is a hobby for me, and I love the sport, and I just want to say that.
All right. You from New York?
No, I'm from New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I knew you were up from there. I could hear it a little bit, just the regional
Yeah.
accent a little bit.
Okay. Well, you know, my family is from the South, but I was born and raised here, you know,
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah,
yeah.
I could hear just a little bit of it. I was like, you New York, New Jersey. I'm not as good with
Yeah.
my New Jersey accents, but it's right up against New York.
Oh, okay. Well, you were close. You're very close. I worked in New York for 30 years. So, I mean, you know, you're very close,
Okay. Yeah, there
you
you
know.
go. Yeah, I could hear
All
it.
right.
It's in your voice a little bit. But thank you, Barbara. Thank you for coming by.
You're welcome. Take care.
All right, for sure, for sure.
Bye-bye.
I'll help you get out. There you go. I love women that love boxing. Yeah, it's fun, man. It's really fun. Anyway, here's a link. So yeah, that's nice, man. It's nice. That's how I got into boxing, same way. Ali, that's when you know you're the face of boxing. When some people can talk about, oh, I got into boxing because of that person. There are a lot of people that got into boxing because of Floyd Mayweather Jr. So, you know, I don't know how many people did it for really captivated the children, you know, to captivate. Like for me, I was 5 years old, 70. I won't tell you exactly how she was in 72, but I get it. Yeah, that was definitely fun. Definitely fun. Always fun to talk. To the ladies, man, for sure, specifically. Just so you know, now you talk bad about Barbara D, we kicking you out right away. Just so you know, this is what you call an old school ladies first type channel. I don't have to adjust with the times. The times got to adjust to me over here. But let's get back on this, man. Fanon, how much weight have you lost in the last 2 months? You look thinner since the last time I saw you. I haven't weighed myself in 2 months. Honestly, once I lost 50 pounds, I stopped weighing myself. All I'm doing is just doing the same thing I was doing before. I'm walking an hour a day. I'm limiting my meals, the times that I eat. I'm staying on the same diet. I can't tell you how much more weight that I've lost, but I can tell you that my body works better. I can tell you that I'm starting to see real increases in my physical performances. So, and that I mean like my ability to walk longer. Yeah, man, I'm just feeling a lot better. I just changed my lifestyle. So I'm really not going to focus as much on like weighing myself all the time. Probably not going to weigh myself again. Hey, Mr. Fanon, what's your shirt size now? We got new man down merch coming soon. Oh, I think I'm a large. I think I'm maybe safe. I still think this is a 2XL. But anyway, at least you eat. The less you eat, the longer you live. Yeah, I got a lot of that stuff out of me, man. I've really tried to handle that. And my temper is better and all of that. Hey, and your wife will love it too. Hi, Frank Thomas from the Nugenics. What is that? Frank Thomas. I'm not sure that is. You're gonna be XL by then. Yeah, I'm trying to get this shit off me. But at the same time, you know, it's coming off. I can feel it. Like I don't have any clothes that fit anymore. And I can see it in my face. Who might need to be blocked? Are you doing intermittent fasting? Yes. Yeah, pretty much. I'm not eating till like 2 or 3 o'clock. I stop eating around 8 o'clock. And I may have like a little snack or something at 10, but just like very small if I just can't resist it, because resisting shit all the time sucks. So then I won't eat until like 2 or 3 o'clock. Like I'm not going to eat till probably 3, 4 o'clock this afternoon. I'll just have coffee. I'll just have coffee and water and stuff like that. Darren Hodges said, hey, salute for 9. Thank you for keeping it real on your channel. Hey, no worries, man. It's the only defense against the liars. For 9, you think Ismael Barroso gives Ryan or Tio problems? Yeah, I do. Ismael Barroso, a good fighter, man. Ismael Barroso is a good fighter. There's nothing that I've seen with him in the ring that tells me he can't fight. He just kind of fugly. You know, they talk about his age, but dude, a lot of that is just the fact that he looks like, man, he just looked like he's straight out the Amazon River. You know what I mean? Like he just looks like one of them dudes. He just looks like one of those dudes shooting birds with darts in the Amazon rainforest. That's just what he looked like, you know? So, hey, man, I don't know how old he is, but hey, his physicality is working. Man, he knocked out, man, O'Hara Davies, man, got dog. You know what I'm saying? You know, got dog. You know, it's because of standards of beauty, man. Standards of beauty. He doesn't have there's nothing about him that's European. So that's why he doesn't have what we've been indoctrinated to believe is the proper standard of beauty. Because there's probably not an ounce of European in that man. That man is pure Aztec, pure whatever, Mayan, whatever, man. Straight out of the rainforest, partner. He's 40, yeah, but you look at him, you'd be thinking he's 60. He said he looked like what? Mom Rana from the Thundercats. Who was the favorite in that fight? Oh, I don't know. It might have been O'Hara Davies. I don't know. Block 2. Who you block? Block 2. For 9, I agree. I hate when queens straighten their hair to look like they got white hair, just like let them curls. I mean, some women just blow dry their hair. Black people have been straightening their hair. They can blow dry their hair, rinse it, put it in, do whatever, man. I ain't really tripping. You do whatever you feel like. You know, you can beautify if you feel like beautifying. Beautify yourself. Who am I to say something about it? You know what I mean? I'm about to get my 23andMe. My mother wants me to get my 23andMe, and therefore, you know, out is going to come out my very, very mixed raced self, and I'm not going to like it. So that's why I don't want to do it. My mother keeps saying, why won't you do it? Because I don't want to see that shit on paper. I love being black, and I don't want anything making me feel like I'm less black than I feel, because it took some work for me to love it. I don't need anything trying to take me a step back. She was like, you sure you ain't got no babies out there? Like, no babies out there. No babies out there. Oh, do it, okay, I'm going to keep the beard. No doubt. I'm going to keep the beard. Oh, Cal Cooler said, oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. What's up, Valley? How you feeling, Valley? Good morning. I usually let my hair dry naturally. You can do whatever you want with your hair. I ain't got a problem. What if they say you more black than you think? Okay, that'd be great too. Because black is black. It's just black. I already know what my genealogy is. My mother did all of that stuff. I know what it is. I'm from the area of a lot of places. But it is what it is, man. I'm descended from Wichita, Kansas. I'm descended from Green Street in Wichita, Kansas. That's my land of origin. Green Street in Wichita, Kansas. Anyway, man, it is what it is. I ain't tripping. That's where I'm from. That's where I descend from. I descend from my mama and my daddy. For 9, where do you think Where do you rank Tommy Hearns as a fighter and Emmanuel Stewart as a trainer on your 100 greatest list? I don't have 100 greatest. I don't have 100 greatest list. Educated Jab said, Fanon, you're foundational Black America. Yeah, relatives are for sure. But I've got immigrants too. I've got immigrants. I've got family that are straight up immigrants. Fanon, would you be sad to know you descend from a white plantation owner? No, I already know I do. I already know that I do. Without a doubt, I know who they are. Dickersons in Kentucky. I know the name of the slave owner that I'm descended from. The Dickersons in Bardstown, in the Dickersons of Bardstown, Kentucky. I know. I came from this. I do believe that I come from the same plantation as Muhammad Ali. Our family comes from the same plantation Muhammad Ali's family came up off of. Bardstown, Kentucky. And I'm sure in Virginia as well. You know, it is what it is, man. I come from a long line of yellow Negroes. Come from a very long line of yellow Negroes. And you didn't shadow box Ali. I gotta admit it. I never boxed Ali. I gotta admit that. I never did that. Never actually slapped up Ali. Unlike Rollo, on my mother's side, the family is a Thomas Jefferson's plantation. Yeah, you know, it ain't no trip. Look, man, I know what I am. I'm me. From the Negro, straight from the Negro. I'm Negro. I've had conversations with friends that pass for white, and they would say I'm biracial. I'm like, there's no such thing. There's no such thing. You either white or you not. You're colored. See, I think, and we can get off boxing for a second. This is what I think. I think we continue to let black politicians redefine what we are every 30 years or so. So we got confused because we try to substitute real progress, labels for real progress. So we went from colored, we went from Negro to colored to black, and black to African American, and it all got confused. So somebody can say, oh, I'm not black, I'm mixed race, but you're colored, aren't you? There's very simple. It should be colored. In my opinion, we're colored. Biracial is never a thing. You're never two races. You're you. How can you be two races at the same time? It's like you're standing in two coasts at the same time. You can't be. You're in one place. You're in one category. Okay? Unless you're trying to say biracial is its own category. So how can you be born biracial? That shit doesn't even make sense. Because if you have a kid, what is your child? What am I then? My mother's biracial. It's close to triracial probably, who knows? But say my mother's biracial and my father is not biracial. What does that make me? Does that make me biracial? Aren't you forever then biracial? It doesn't work. Or do you go back to black because you don't have a white parent? How does that work? It doesn't work. The shit don't make any sense. Absolutely. Dude, I'm mixed. I'm mixed. Easily, I'm mixed. That's what it is. But both my parents are black, but I'm mixed. My mother's mixed. My father is not mixed. So I'm mixed. It's easy. We're mixed. But at the same time, we're black. Or we're Negro. Or we're colored. Because I damn sure got color in my skin, don't I? That shit makes the most sense to me. Colored. Because we are colored. And it's a beautiful thing to be colored. You got melanin in your skin. They don't. Easy. What's the problem? But whatever the case is, indigenous to colored to Negro to black to African American. Yeah, you're exchanging labels for progress. Yeah, where everybody's mixed. So it's like, dude, the only thing is they don't have color. And we keep dividing ourselves. No, they just don't have color. That's it. They just don't. That's the distinction. They don't have color. And really what they are is European. They're European. But at the end of the day, man, it doesn't even matter, really. You know, really. I mean, yeah, melanin deficient. I mean, everybody's got melanin to a certain degree, unless you're albino. But anyway, have it to me. It is what it is. I don't want to take that thing. I don't want to take that because I just don't want to do it. My brother already did it. I know what my brother is. My brother, I know what my sisters are. I got to be close to what they are. I'm probably a little bit more European than them because of this shit, because of the baldness in my head. I got genes a little bit more because of these big ass ears. Probably got a little more. This lighting makes you look albino. No, this is my color, partner. I don't look albino. I still look like I got color. There you go. Does that make you feel better, brother? Oh, this is what I need to do. Do that. There you go. Anyway, it is what it is. Nah, man, I'm slightly melanin impaired Negro. It is what it is. Anyway, let's get back on this boxing, man. Have some fun conversation in this boxing. Even though sometimes it is good to have conversations with about things other than boxing. I do enjoy that. But let's move on to the next one of these things, which is what's Gervonta Davis's next move? And Teofimo tells Ryan to F Devin. Dog, what do you think about that move that he made? It's not Ashanti, it's Asante. Not Ashanti, Asante. Super swinger, you're out of here. No, I don't want to talk. Hey, you can click the link. Here's the link. Y'all ain't trying to. I'll talk about Thanos here. I'll even call him Thanos today. Because I did a video about him and I talked back and you didn't even get upset with it. Because I told the truth, man. Thanos is jealous of Gervonta. I believe that 100%. They are jealous of Gervonta. And you can't tell me anything different. I am stuck on them dudes being jealous. They jealous, they petty. That camp is going to get themselves blackballed. I'm telling you, man. Adam, what's up? Said the work. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you, man. One super chat can save a link. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. I got Teofimo Lopez in this conversation today, so you know what it is. Aisha said, I think Ryan made a good move. I don't think Ryan had a choice. I don't think that fight was ever going to happen. I think I have Ngannou knocking out Joshua. Joshua's a joke, bro. Anthony Joshua's a joke. He's back in the trash can for me. Get your ass on. I hope he gets knocked out. Rolly was the best option for Ryan, a very winnable fight with a belt, and Rolly will bring in viewers. Nobody is running to see Haney fight. Look, I think that there was some guy that said something about, shout out to BFTB, the great BFTB. Yeah, he definitely pump faked the pump faker. But that's what I'm telling you. It's a slippery slope when you do things like that. It's a slippery slope when you do things like that. Slippery slope when you let that stuff slide. When you start doing things like that, lying on people, slippery slope. Slippery slope. Slippery slope. Because you're showing, and if it works on you, people are going to use that tactic on you. Devin is not going to fight Frank Martin. Frank Martin's at 135 pounds. I think Frank Martin is going to fight Gervonta Davis. That's what I'm hoping. And I mean that sincerely. Give me 1 second. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Don't go nowhere. Yeah, I don't think that as far as that thing, I mean, look, somebody said, shout out to the great BFTB, a dude who I have a lot of respect for, a lot of love for. And man, me and that brother could disagree about any and everything. It doesn't matter to me. Does not matter to me. I would never argue with him. Because I just have so much affection for the man that it's not even, it would never be worth it for me. So this, of course, somebody tries to start some trash between he and I on Twitter about this, how smart or dumb it is for Ryan Garcia to fight Rolly Romero instead of Devin Haney. And he says, well, BFTB is going to say it's smart and Fanon's going to say it's dumb. So let me address that, you troll, but I'm going to do it politely because now that I've whooped so many of y'all's asses, you guys are now crying about how bad I treat you like some bitches. Okay? Sorry, Barbara D, but I have to call it like it is. You all are such bums that you guys got beat so badly, so often, that now you're complaining in the comment sections about how rude I am and how I'm not nice to you. I'm never going to be nice to you because I don't like you. Okay? However, since you guys want to cry, oh, Fanon is so rude. He's so mean. Now I'm mean. Before I was a liar, now I'm mean. Yeah, I'm mean. Hey, what's going on, Navy? 1953. Thank you, brother, for your support, bro. Thank you for the $10 holler. Thank you so much for your support. Bill almost got himself planked. Look, man, Bill Haney. I don't got whatever Bill Haney do. Yeah, so let me tell you this. I don't think that it is dumb for Devin Haney for Ryan Garcia to do either one of those things. I think that it is smart for Ryan Garcia to fight Devin Haney, and I think that it is smart for Ryan Garcia to fight Rolly Romero. I think they're both smart moves. Let's take, for example, let's use something outside of boxing to illustrate my point. Would it be, if you got out of college and you got a job offer from IBM and you got a job offer from Amazon? Amazon is going to hire you as a business analyst, and IBM is going to hire you as a business analyst. Is it dumb to work? If you choose, would you really have a conversation about whether it was dumb for you to choose IBM over Amazon, or Amazon over IBM? Isn't it possible for you to have two good decisions that you can make? Isn't it possible to have two good options and for you to be making a good decision no matter what you do? Isn't that possible? Isn't it possible that Ryan Garcia, if he fought Devin Haney, could be getting a fight for the WBC championship fight? They could do a pay-per-view that may make him a lot of money and give him an opportunity to beat somebody that is a top 10 pound for pound fighter in many people's books. Wouldn't you call that a good decision? Isn't it possible that Rolly Romero, that Ryan Garcia says, let me fight Rolly Romero. I think I can beat Rolly Romero and I can become a world champion against Rolly Romero. And I can also do well on pay-per-view and become a WBA world champion and meet a goal that I have in my career. Aren't those two good decisions? Can't they both be considered good decisions? Isn't it possible? See, that's why I put the link in the chat. Because don't tell me what I'm going to say and what I'm going to think. It's not a my way or the highway type of thing. I don't think that it is dumb for Ryan Garcia to fight Rolly Romero. I don't see anything dumb about that decision. I don't see if he would when he said he wanted to fight Devin Haney, I never thought anything was dumb about that either. These are good decisions. Either way, he's going to make money. Either way, he's going to get an opportunity to fight for a championship. Either way, he's going to have an option or a possibility that he can achieve a lifelong dream of his. So why does either one of them have to be a bad decision? Sir then wants to start beef and tell me I'm going to tell you that it was a bad decision. No, I'm not going with no real analysis. Where you at? So I analyze that. You can say a lot of things about me, brother. You cannot say that I don't analyze what I think and what I say. I absolutely positively analyze it. Hey, what's going on, Navy 1953? Thank you, brother, for allowing me to do this show today. Brother, thank you for your support on the Cash App, man. That's so much appreciated, man. So much appreciated. And thank you to the one cat. Let me go back and put it up. Thank you, Phoenix the Assassin, for that love in the Cash App. Thank you. Ryan could very well lose to Rolly. That would be crazy. And Devin and Rolly fight would be a hilarious build-up. Yeah, he could. Ryan could lose to Rolly. He could. Just like Ryan could lose to Devin, and Devin could lose to Ryan. And for 9, if you want to take it a step further, Rolly gonna be less risk with higher reward. I mean, well, yeah, but see, that's where you're comparing them. That's comparing them. Hold on one second, man. That's comparing them. What decision would you make is a slightly different thing than saying, you know, what do I think? Oh, snap. I forgot. Hold on one second. Give me one. I see somebody click the link. Let me see. All right, hold on one second. Adam One, how can I help you, Adam One?
Hey, how you doing, brother?
I'm well, man. You got a little bit of an echo though, brother.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, you
I'm
just have
good.
to turn off your YouTube
Oh,
or mute your YouTube. You right? So what's up? What's up? What's up? What's on your mind, brother?
well, after this weekend, I just really been looking at the situation that's going on with the situation with Ryan Garcia, and I think that Golden Bull is actively trying to do a disservice to this young man. Um, Trying to push him into a fight with Haney right now is not advantageous to his career, not because he's not good, but because he shouldn't be forced to get in there with somebody who's going to be 20, 25 pounds heavier than him the night of the fight, and somebody who can only draw 35 to 55 pay-per-views when he's done 1.2, 1.4. It doesn't make sense.
So you think that you said you think that Oscar De La Hoya is doing a disservice to Ryan by the Devin thing?
I think so. I think he was actively trying to get the guy beat in his last fight. And the only reason he's pushing for the Devin fight right now is because speculation is that he's going to go over the TM to the money team anyway. Not to say that that's the case, because of course I don't know, but I think that's all Oscar's motivation in trying to push the fight. Because when when Ryan laid out his reasons why he wasn't going to fight Devin, all of them was valid. All of them was valid. It's not a big draw, and he named like three or four reasons.
Well,
So why push the fight?
let me address that because I think you may have some things. I think you may have some things that are off a little bit. Um, Ryan is a big dude. I don't know what Ryan rehydrates to, but Ryan Garcia is tall. He's big. He also was a guy that had a hard time making 135, and he's also a guy that may very well wind up at 147. Ryan Garcia is a bit of a big dude, but I don't think Oscar De La Hoya himself was ever really pushing for the fight. I think it was Ryan himself that was pushing for that fight. However, I do see the logic. And also, Windy City Assassin said Derek James requested that fighter. He wanted to test Ryan in his last fight. But yeah, I
What,
wouldn't say that. I wouldn't put that on. I wouldn't put that on Oscar De La Hoya. I think that's Ryan Garcia that was fishing for Devin Haney.
what I'm
At least
saying is,
acting like he was fishing for him anyway.
what I'm saying is, over the last couple of weeks, he did the poll. He said, the people said Devin Haney. He thought about it, got some advice, or maybe he didn't get some advice, but he rethought it and said, no, I'm gonna go this way. So that's his entitlement. But regardless, um, De La Hoya was like 2 weeks ago. Well, he was saying that he was told 2 weeks ago to get the fight for Devin, and then a day or two ago, after it came out that Ryan wanted the other fight, he was like, "No, we still going for Devin." That's what I'm talking about. It's like he's actively pushing back on the young man when it's his right to fight the fight that he wants to fight, that he feels like is right for his career. And the only reason I feel like De La Hoya is pushing back is because he knows, or there's a good chance that the young man is leaving. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, if you cashing him out, I wouldn't doubt that. Especially because, yeah, I do get what you're saying for that last fight, though. Yeah, that does make sense. It makes sense because I just recall that Oscar De La Hoya himself was like, "This is a really good fight," or whatever, and I think Ryan had accused him of doing that.
Yeah. And then over the last couple of days, he completely switched up, and it was like, we still gonna go down this Devon road anyway. He clearly made it known that that's not the route he wanted to go, and he laid out his reasons why. And I think he was all valid. But De La Hoya, as of yesterday that I read, he was still talking about pushing the fight. And the last thing I want to say, and I'm gonna move, is Um, I'm only gonna call his name because he's real respected. I know you respect him. Dan Raphael on ESPN. I think it was September 18th, 19th, 2019. They did an article after Ryan had signed a 5-year contract with Golden Boy, because I looked it up last night. And so that means his contract ends in September or October, if I'm reading that correctly. And it's still online, so anybody can see it. So realistically, it's not much time for him to fight Devin anyway, because Devin got a fight coming up that still ain't been really finalized. But everybody know he got a mandatory. So you trying to fit 2 fights in between now and October?
I mean, that ain't happening.
And all really it's gonna come down to is
Well, he may be able to get 2 fights before October. That's the 10th month. We in the first month. Yeah, it's possible, but not 2 fights in. Yeah, maybe it's possible. He could
but
fight.
when you get into
Go ahead.
no, I was saying, but when you get into the negotiations, because if I'm Ryan, I'm getting 90, man, I might get 85, I might give you 15. But you're not bringing nothing to the table. And then I'm not getting in the ring with you. And the people that is advising me allegedly not going to let me get in the ring with you. And you ain't getting in no 15 pounds over. You going to stick within 10 to 15 pounds in the rehydration clause. It's not going to happen. The fight's not going to happen is what I'm saying. I don't believe the fight's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm telling you that I'll talk about that after you're done. But thank you, man. Appreciate you, Adam One. Please come back more often, man. It was that the boot. Who was that? What is that picture of? That's not Buddha.
That's Buddha, man. I try to be peaceful.
All right, that's what's up, man. Well, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me, man. Appreciate it.
And anytime, Adam One. At any time, man. Get back.
Peace.
Yeah. Look, here's the thing, man. About this is what I'll talk about. Let me first of all say thank you so much to my guy, Expensive Paper Bomb Squad. Says salute to the legend for 9. Thank you, brother, for calling me a legend. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And again, Navy 1953 with another $10 holler, brother. Thank you for supporting the chat. Heavy, man. Heavy this morning, man. That is absolutely big, bro. Man, that's a $50 holler, brother. Thank you for that $50 holler, man. No joke, man. That's how we're able to do the channel, man. So deep in the building. What's going on, brother? How you feeling, man? I was thinking about you. Man, I saw your mama. I saw your mother posted posted on something on Facebook, man. A song I hadn't heard in a long time. I was like, yeah, there you go. Yes. So I thought about you this morning. Salute to you, So Deep. Hold on, man. Somebody out here trying to act like they T Orlando. Big Say said, hey. Anyway, so let me tell you about this, what I think about that cut stuff. Devin's at risk of getting blackballed, man, by these dudes. He really is, man. Like, he's playing a dangerous game, man, with all of this talking that they do, man. On one hand, maybe the talking really won't matter and it won't help. But on the other hand, he's doing this around people that really don't need him. Like, there's nobody that really needs Devin to achieve what they want to achieve. No matter what it is that you're saying that you want to achieve, there's nobody where Devin is indispensable to that need. Teofimo Lopez wants to make big money. He doesn't need Devin to do it. He can fight Ryan. If Rolly wants to make big money and have a fight, he can fight. Rolly can fight Teo. Rolly can fight Ryan. Or they could all try to find a way to fight Gervonta. Devin doesn't hold all the belts. They all have belts. Teofimo's got the WBO belt. Rolly's got the WBA belt. Matias has the IBF belt, so they don't need him for championships. They don't need him for money. And Devin seems to be the type of person, at least as he is related to Shakur Stevenson, that wants most of the money. So I don't really see why anybody is going to break their back to fight Devin Haney. Then you also have the thing with the networks where Devin is on DAZN. Teo's not on DAZN. Gervonta's not on DAZN. Subriel Matias is not on DAZN. Ryan is on DAZN. And so Ryan can get fights with any lightweight on DAZN, more than likely. Because, you know, Devin is a victim of certain things. What's that say? He got the chocolate flavor. So, you know what I'm saying? I just think Devin need to be careful, man. I think Devin need to be careful. I think Bill need to slow down. Because I don't doubt at all these dudes will conspire to freeze them out. They did it with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn ain't had a lick of success really in the United States. And one of the biggest shames in it is that including Undisputed at 140, no, they don't really care about Undisputed. And Undisputed is so far off. No, Big say so. No, Gervonta doesn't have to do anything. Gervonta can stay right there. Williams. Danielle Williams said, hey, Fanon, what's up? What's up? Stay with the good energy. Love you, man. Hey, Fanon, what's up? Stay with the good energy. Love you, man. Thank you. For sure, Mr. Williams. I am going to stay positive. I got no choice, but thank you for sponsoring this video, man. Ma'am. I don't know if that's ma'am or ma'am, but thank you so much for sponsoring this video. One of those champions needs to fight Gary Antoine. How is Devin a victim? I didn't say Devin's a victim. I think Devin can get blackballed, though. You got to be careful, man. You got to be careful with that mouth. That shit, everywhere else in life, it can happen. You got some really good athletes that got blackballed. Really good athletes that got blackballed. And plus, you speak things into existence. And they've been speaking a lot of things that ain't true. So hey, man, one of them things may pop into existence. I'm telling you, man, y'all better slow that shit down. That's what I think. Eddie's biggest U.S. success was Jake Paul's 450K pay-per-view. Then he didn't have the success because that's not his. That's not his because Jake Paul promotes his own stuff. Eddie Hearn doesn't. I don't think he does anyway. Who is the big bag at 140? Gervonta Davis. Look, Gervonta Davis does not have to go to 140 for anything. He's not a 140-pounder. Hey, man, look. That mouth almost made Bernard Hopkins dislocate Bill's shoulder with that push. I mean, look, man, that's whatever it is, dude, because Bill feels safe. Like, you know, I mean, you get punched, so what at the end of the day? You know what I mean? Getting shot is something else. Like, I would worry about getting shot, not punched. That's the only thing I'm worried about, getting shot, not punched. Fanon, one thing I don't understand about Ryan and Devin's situation is where does Sandor Martin fit in the equation? Didn't Devin have to pay step aside before negotiations with Ryan? Not before negotiations, but he would have to pay step aside to get out of that fight, which is why the fight wasn't going to happen. I just think, man, it's just nothing but it's nothing but for the media, man, to keep attention on the name by Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, you know who's I think is doing a better job of stopping all that garbage is Teofimo Lopez Sr. Teofimo Lopez Sr. is put some draws on all that shit. And I appreciate that for him because he definitely need to pull himself up out of that media so much. You know, because he was shooting shots at people that were supporting him, namely myself. Like, man, what the hell was wrong with that dude? That shit was just everybody, man. Anyway, yeah, I just think it's just these guys are out there they're just trying to keep their name in the media. Bill was talking mess shoulder to shoulder at B-Hop and screaming in his ear. He probably spit on B-Hop. Dog, he's just attention seeking. Like, dude, that shit would make me want to. Dog, I'm trying to walk out of here with all these cameras, bro. You're following me around, sticking your face in the camera of people that are talking to me and trying to make a drama show out of it. Man, seriously, man. That shit was tacky as shit. But y'all keep doing that, man. Like, man, dude, I've seen it before, man. I've seen it before, man. No joke, dude. That shit was at the root of me changing my time on my show. Like, dude, you literally, and I'm at a Golden Boy fight. I'm a Golden Boy promoter. They're asking me questions. I'm trying to hype my fighter, and you jump in here and try to start something for Devin. Man, Golden Boy invited a lot of people there, frequent flyer. He'd invited him there means he invited him to jump on a camera. Freaking flyer, will you stop it? They're not going to put that on pay-per-view. That shit is not going to sell shit. That is not going to. That is going to be on regular DAZN. That's going to be on regular DAZN. And it should be on regular DAZN. That shit should definitely not. But I think that's a good fight for Devin, though. Because Devin has an opportunity to outperform Teofimo Lopez. Richard Prado in the building said, why do you think not many people are talking about Sandor Martin? As far as I know, he's Devin mandatory, but nobody's talking about it because people don't talk about fights they're not interested in. It's a good fight, but it's just not a fight people are interested in. It's just that simple. He told Bill, follow me to the bathroom. Bill said, I'm following you. I'm going your direction. I'm sorry. I feel sorry for Devin. I really do. Somebody is going to cause someone is going to be the cause of sabotaging him. I mean, hey, look, man. I don't talk about people's wife, Price Boy. Price Boy 33. I can only see Shakur and Tank beating Dev. I can see Teofimo Lopez beating him. I can see Sabril Matias beating him. I can see Gary Antoine Russell beating him. I can see. I'm telling you, man. I can see Devin beating them, but I can see them beating Devin too. Oh, man. Don't lunch. There's a lot of parity in that division. Regis Prograis, I like Regis Prograis as a fighter, and he's from New Orleans, so I'm always going to support him because he's from New Orleans. But, dude, he's not the greatest fighter in the world, man. Let's just be very, very real about it. He's not. I can see it. No, I can't see it would mean I need glasses. I can see it. I can see Gary Antoine Russell knocking out Devin Haney. I can see him stopping Devin Haney. I can see him stopping Devin Haney. I can see Sabril Matias beating Devin Haney. Absolutely, positively can. I can also see Devin beating them. I don't believe that there's some gigantic separation with Devin and these fighters, bro. I saw the Lomachenko fight. I remember. Lomachenko is a much higher skilled fighter than Regis Prograis is. You all got Regis. You guys got Devin Haney above Sugar. Did y'all see that statement made about Devin Haney being greater than Sugar Ray Leonard? Boy, if y'all don't stop selling this shit. Yeah, those are very good fights to watch. I mean, I'm not going to put him out there, man. Just some good dudes, though. A guy that I talked to. I don't know which one of them of that crew said it, but when I saw it, I was like, man, y'all, come on, man. Come on, let's not do that, man. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's please don't do that. Loma legit thought his ribs were shattered. No, he didn't, man. What? That is one of the most overrated boxing performances. Man, is it too late to give a year-end award? The most overrated win of the year? Devin Haney versus Lomachenko is the most overrated win of the year. Man, you barely won that fight and you look like shit in that fight. He did not look good in that fight. He didn't look good in that fight. He was lucky to get that win. He was lucky to get that win. He did not look good in that fight. That was not an outstanding performance out of him. He was lucky to get that win. Very fortunate to get that win. That has got to be the number one overrated performance of the year. Man, all he threw was body shots. He threw body shots that landed from a distance, man. I've never seen anybody win a fight just on body shots because he didn't do anything else. And he ate a ton of shots. He ate a ton of shots. Absolutely, positively, bro. Shakur Stevenson was going to beat that guy if he stayed at 135. I don't believe for nothing Devin Haney can beat Shakur Stevenson. Nothing. I do not believe he can beat Shakur. I don't believe it for nothing. For nothing. He only threw body shots. Oh, look at that body work. Look at that body work. What? I've seen other fighters throw a bunch of body shots because they can't land headshots and people like, nah. And act like a whole fight for the body shots don't mean anything. Daniel Gallimore, I'm trying to tell what's going on, Daniel Gallimore. What's up, brother? He said, good morning, brother Fanon in the chat. Shout out to you, bro. What's up, man? Thank you for the sponsorship. I'm not betting anything on any of these fights. I'm telling you that Devin Haney can't beat that dude, though. You are tripping. What do you see that tells you that Devin's going to beat him? What do you see? Like, you explain that to me. There's the link right here. Explain that to me. I want to know that one. I want to know that one. I don't see how you see it otherwise. I have no clue how you see him beating Shakur Stevenson. None. I mean, none. What's he going to do? What's he going to hurt him? What's he going to walk him down and hurt him? What, are you going to outbox him? What's he going to put a master class on and slip all his shots and counter them? And what's he going to do? What's he going to do? Man, Mr. Pragmatic in the building, brother. Boom, what's up, sir? He says, starting my support for the channel in 2024. Thank you, Mr. Pragmatic. He's bigger than Shakur, so what? So what? And a big ass so what at that? Look, man, I'm not saying Devin is overrated. Shakur is underrated. Devin is not overrated. I am not saying that. I'm telling you, Shakur is underrated. Very, very, very underrated. Shakur is underrated. Edward Plex says fundamentals. What about fundamentals? Edward Plex, 99. Can you explain what you mean by fundamentals? So what? It's not my strength. That doesn't mean I'm incapable of doing it. Math isn't my strength, but that doesn't mean I can't multiply. What you talking about? Big say so. Click the link, or your big ass gonna be up out of here. Breaking down the technical aspects of boxing matches is not my strength. That does not mean that I don't have any capability of doing it. Hey, Mr. Wise said, how do I get to express my opinion? You can click this link right there, sir. Mr. A, Navy 1953. You can express your opinion by clicking that link right there, or you can type your opinion in the Cash App or the Super Chat, or you can click this link. Dude, you asked a question. You stated it for a reason, Big Say So. You stated that for a reason. You said that for a reason. You said it for a reason. You said that's not my strength. And what did you say that for? Why did you think that observation was relevant to our conversation? Hey, Tio reached out to Devin to make the fight in February, and Devin called him a duck. Devin then lied that Tank ducked 20 million, also lied. Shakur ducked him, also lied on Matias. He made Ryan his only option. He blackballed himself. Man, yeah, the lying got to stop, though. The lying has got to stop, bro. The lying really got to stop, bro. That is just over the top. But that's just hurting YouTube channels, really. Got people doing all kind of goofy shit now, trying to get back. All kind of goofy shit, trying to get back. Hey, Selden Black, man, what's going on? Greater than Sugar Ray Leonard? That's the most asinine, ignorant ish I heard in a long time. Dog, let me tell you something, man. I don't know who's better between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Sugar Ray Leonard. I don't know who's better than between Sugar Ray Leonard and Floyd Mayweather. Devin Haney is not Sugar Ray Leonard. He's not on Sugar Ray Leonard's level as a fighter. Not. He's nowhere near as talented as Sugar Ray Leonard. He's nowhere near as talented as that man. I mean, does talent not matter? Man, look, dude, I have no idea if Floyd Mayweather Jr. is better than Sugar Ray Leonard. Floyd Mayweather Jr. didn't fight as good a competition as Sugar Ray Leonard did. He didn't beat as good a competition as Sugar Ray Leonard did. So I don't know. I don't know. He ain't got no Tommy Hearns on his record. He doesn't got Tommy Hearns. He don't got no Roberto Duran on his record. He doesn't got a marvelous Marvin Hagler on his record. Okay? He doesn't got that. So there's different ways that you can look at the same thing. And I'm not saying there's no argument for him. I'm just saying I don't know. I don't think I'm tripping. But as we get off of Floyd Mayweather Jr. and get back on to Devin Haney, Sugar Ray Leonard will knock you completely the F out. If he's down on the cards, he'll knock you out. Marquez, no. The closest thing that Floyd Mayweather Jr. has to any of those guys is Manny Pacquiao. But there is a big day. But I don't want to talk about Floyd because Floyd's record is impeccable. Floyd beat everybody that was in the ring with him. I'm not saying that I know Sugar Ray Leonard is better than him because of the people that he beat. I'm not making that stupid argument. But I'm looking at Sugar Ray Leonard and thinking to myself, Devin Haney, are you nuts? Devin Haney can't punch. Devin Haney does not have nearly the hand speed of Sugar Ray Leonard. He doesn't have the hand speed. He doesn't have the punching power. Ain't no way. He's not as versatile. He can't walk you down. Sugar Ray Leonard can walk you down. Sugar Ray Leonard can fight on the back foot. Sugar Ray Leonard can fight. Sugar Ray Leonard's got excellent defense. He's just a more talented fighter, man. He's just a better all around. He's just much more talented fighter, man. And you guys sometimes, I don't think you guys really appreciate talent when you see talent. Look, man, I have no beef with Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s career. None. And I am absolutely positively not saying that I know that Sugar Ray Leonard is better than him. I'm not. But my take on it is, dog, don't tell me you know Devin Haney and Sugar. Man, come on, man. Going straight to a BoxRec page with it. Going straight. God damn. Excuse my language. Give me a second. I broke my hand some years back. And it's every once in a while I do something that makes it hurt. And it hurt that time. No, man, but seriously, man, look, I think Devin Haney, again, I got him as my number 6 pound for pound fighter right now. But Shakur Stevenson's a better fighter than him. And he's a better fighter than him. And I don't see Devin Haney beating him. I just don't think he's good enough to beat the kid. And that's no disrespect, because I don't think anybody at 135 is good enough to beat him, with exception of my number 3 pound for pound fighter, which is Gervonta. And even then, that's going to be a tall task for Gervonta. Very tall task for Gervonta to beat that dude. You guys are mixing up all of this BS that y'all throwing around on Shakur's name. You guys are throwing around a lot of nonsense around him. You should warm hand. Oh, okay, yeah, I might do that, because woo, that shit hurt like a mug. Because I broke it like right here too. I'm just taking up for my boy for not. No worries, man. I understand. It's all good. I understand, man. God dang it. It's like I hurt, it's like I pins in the back of my hand. Put pain cream on it. Okay, yeah, I may have to, man, because god dog, that mug right there hurt. Yeah, man, it's blasphemy, man. It's that Mayweather blasphemy I was spitting, bro. I know people don't like I'm not criticizing Floyd. Floyd Mayweather is probably he's one of my favorite fighters, man. Maybe 3rd favorite fighter ever. I would say maybe my third favorite. 3rd. During the time that they were fighting, I would say he's probably my 3rd favorite fighter ever. Behind Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, and then him. But then again, there's a lot of other ones that were really close, like Tito Trinidad. I was a big fan of Tito Trinidad, but there wasn't as much on the line with Tito Trinidad as there was with Floyd. Floyd was doing it on the biggest stage, man. Floyd did it on the biggest stage, man. And it was so nice to see all these massive amount of Floyd haters, bro, get sat down. And they've been looking for payback ever since. Telling you, man, they've been looking for payback for Floyd Mayweather Jr. for ever since. For all those L's they had to sit on, man. Tony Brown said I got the same issues with the same handbrake. Oh, okay. Hey, Big Dre says Sugar Ray beats Devin by every metric, including metric LC available. Every metric available. Look, man, he's just not. He's just not no doggone Sugar Ray Leonard, man. Let's just stop it. Okay, let's stop. But I know what they're trying to do. Canelo's still pissed about Floyd. Well, he's going to stay pissed. He's going to stay pissed, man. Who's my favorite fighter right now? Gary Russell Jr. is my favorite fighter right now. Gary Russell Jr., Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder. All kind of guys that are all right there in the same bucket. I can't really put one more than the other. Guillermo Rigondeaux was going to be one of my favorite fighters until he retires. Nonito Donaire, I think he's retired, so Nonito's there. Gary Russell Jr., Errol Spence Jr., Gervonta Davis, Canelo Alvarez. There's a lot of fighters I really like. I like Deontay a lot. I like Beterbiev. It's better for me to go down the weight classes. So I really like Deontay. I like Jared Anderson. Those are the guys, the real heavyweights that I like. Jared Anderson and what is this? I don't see a comment. What comment? What comment are you talking about? About what comment? Yeah, you're out of here, bro. My favorite fighters are who? You click the link, you can get unblocked. You click the link, you get unblocked. So I can actually know what you're talking about, man. Because for real, man, my time is kind of valuable. The chat is valuable. The chat is valuable. People's time is valuable. And it seems to me like you're wasting it. I mean, I got a lot of favorite fighters, man. There's a lot of fighters that I like. For real, like the guys that I like in every weight class, dude, I like Jared Anderson and Deontay Wilder at cruiserweight. I like that Jai Apatelia, the dude from the Australian fighter. Dude, I'm big on him now. I only seen him fight once, but hey, man, I like him, man. At 175 pounds, I like Beterbiev. I like Bivol at 175 pounds as well. I'm always going to root for Sir Marcus Brown, but I think Sir Marcus Brown is at cruiserweight now. At 168, I like David Benavidez, David Morrell, and Canelo. I like all those guys. At 160 pounds, I don't really like any of them other than Jamal. I like Jamal. I hope Demetrius Andrade can go back down there because I don't think he's big enough for 168. So I would love to see him go back down there. But Demetrius Andrade and Jamal Charlo at 154 pounds, I don't really know how I feel about Jermell now because of what all of that nonsense was about. That's hard for me to support a dude that said those things. It's really hard for me to support Jermell, but You know, if I laid that personal thing aside, I would like Jermell Charlo as a fighter. I like Tim Tszyu as a fighter. I like Sebastian Fundora as a fighter. I like Erickson Lubin. I like Erickson Lubin. And I'm always rooting for Erickson Lubin at 154 pounds. Errol Spence at Terrence at 147. I like Terrence. I like Errol. I like Jerron. I like Keith Thurman. I like, I mean, and a matter of fact, at 160, I really like Erislandy Lara. And I like Danny Garcia if that's where he's going to fight. There's a lot of fighters I like. I don't like Carlos Adames. Not a fan of Carlos Adames. I don't believe Carlos Adames. I don't believe Carlos Adames. Good morning, Fanon. Arrest record. What you talking about? Jermell just gave a T person what they've been asking for, and that's to be treated equally. I mean, see, that's why I'm saying it's a little complicated for me. Because if she was really acting like a dude and she really pushed up like that and he clocked her. I mean, look, man, I don't believe in all that. I know that's a woman. I know that's a woman. She's a woman. So for me, it's tough. That is a very, very tough situation. I don't really know what to make of it. But it wasn't what he said, and what was recorded did not make that clear. So that particular soundbite, I do think was unfair to him. But, you know, it's just a confusing situation we live in. But he knew he was punching a woman. So at the end of it, dog, you knew that was a woman. You knew that was a woman. But that woman is whack as shit for that BS. If you're gonna be a dude, you're gonna fight a dude. What you calling the cops for? You're a dude. You want to fight. You fight somebody. You try to start a fight. No, it was not a man. It was a man at birth. No, I thought it was the other way around. No, it was the other way around. It was a man that he hit or a woman that he hit. Which one was it? Was it a man or was it a woman? Was the person born a man or born a woman? You know what I'm talking about. It was a male. It was a male that he hit. Then fuck him. If it was a biological woman, that's a different thing. That's what I'm saying. If it's a biological woman, dog, there's some real tough talking women, dude. I'm not going to hit them. It was a man, Fanon. He was born a man. If it was born a man, then you should knock all the teeth out their mouth. That's what you get for talking crazy to that dude, man. You know what the problem is? You know who the problem is. You know what the problem is? Problem is there's a bunch of YouTube liars. And you never know the truth anymore because there's specific people on the YouTube that keep lying all the damn time. They're freaking pathological. Jesus. Absolutely the fakest people I've ever seen in my life. How in the world y'all can stomach that shit? I have no idea. Seriously, man. Facts, if it was born a man. Look, I don't know then. So I gotta know what the deal is. Don't fall for the trap and on. They trying to clip it and get you canceled. Don't worry about it. I'm not getting canceled for this. I haven't said anything cancelable. Look, dude, if it's a dude, it's a dude. If it's a dude, it's a dude. You can identify however you want to identify. Doesn't make a difference to me. It's a dude, you're a dude, you're a dude. I have to reserve judgment. I actually have to remove the judgment that I placed upon him because I don't know. I don't know. You say you can't cancel for I do the canceling. Yeah, man, I ain't tripping. Plus, you guys support in the Cash Apps and the Super Chats. If somebody puts color in the chat, it doesn't matter if they get if this particular live stream gets demonetized. Every single solitary one of them do. I have to appeal every single solitary one of them. It's every single solitary time if I do a live stream. On rare occasions. Is that not the case? On rare occasion, only on rare occasions is that not the case. But thank you guys so much for your support. But ain't nobody clicking this link to get this smoke. Look, man. First of all, if you're a boxer, you shouldn't be punching nobody unless you really think they're a threat. Okay? You really shouldn't. Don't be like me. I beat up on morons when they're really not a threat. I really do. I know I do, because sometimes you just can't resist it, man. But you start some, you go and get some. Why y'all keep bringing up Charlo 2 for 9? Like, bro, let's talk boxing. Yeah, I mean, hey, bring something up. I'll talk about anything. Just what did everything boxing say? Do I have hands? Yeah, I got hands. Of course I got hands. One hurts right now. But yeah, I got 2 hands. Can I fight? Yeah, I can, but I'm not going to fight Derek James. Man, I ain't doing that. No, I'm not doing that. If I can avoid it, I'm not fighting anybody. What I'm telling you is that, like right now, you guys talk all that stuff on other YouTube channels and you never come here. You can get a whole panel of people wanting to debate other people. Man, Rollo already done, bro. Rollo quit. Rollo quit. Bill Haney's a little small for me. He's a little small. But no, I'm not saying I whoop Bill Haney. I don't know that. I'm not going to fight Bill Haney. For what? Dog, I don't have a problem with Bill Haney. I got a problem with y'all believing what comes out of his mouth is what I got a problem with. like, dude, that shit is just a show. That's just a show. That's all that is. That's a show. And he's gonna say what he's got to say. If he wants to, if he needs to play, I bet you if he needed to play tough guy, he'd play tough guy. If he needs to be the nice, the cordial, smiley guy, he's gonna do that. I mean, it is just, I mean, I don't know what the real dude is. You know what I mean? I don't know what the real the dude is. His beard is probably the same color as mine. That's what I suspect. But I just don't know. So anyway, for now, are you going to see Tank fight top 3 level? Yeah, I saw him fight top 3 level this year. I saw him fight top 3 level this year. I didn't see Devin fight. Who has fought top 3 level at lightweight? If Gervonta Davis has not fought top 3 level at lightweight, who? Only person I knew was Lomachenko. The only one that I know fighting top level, a top 3 level fighter. In their time at lightweight, if you say who are the top 3 guys, was Teofimo Lopez. That's it. That's it. Nobody else did that in my book. Hey, Rollo gets slapped around on every platform he goes to. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't even know what you mean. Oh, Heather E. No, he did not hit his wife. He did not hit his wife. His wife filed for divorce. He got that big ass paycheck, and she said, "I'm cashing out." Cashing out. He got that big old payday, and he about to give up a lot of that. Fanon would have went to the bathroom. Man, I would not have gone to no bathroom to fight Bernard Hopkins. I wouldn't have been in Bernard Hopkins' face. And no, I wouldn't go to the bathroom to fight Bernard Hopkins. Hell no. Why? I'm not going to no bathroom to fight none of y'all. Look, man. I don't know who it was. I thought it was somebody. I've heard a bunch of different things. Honestly, I didn't look into it enough. But I know this. I don't believe YouTube channels. Because the ones that have the biggest traffic and come up with the most net news lie the most. They lie too much. And how many times are you going to catch them lying before you stop asking me about what they say? You know that there's only a 50-50 chance that they're telling the truth. Hey, Miss A, Navy 53 said, I believe Tommy Hearns would have given Floyd a H. Oh, I take Tommy Hearns over Floyd. Yeah, I don't think Floyd. Let me put it this way. If Tommy Hearns was at 147 pounds, I think Floyd would have stayed at 135 longer. Floyd Mayweather Jr. did not want any part of Tommy Hearns. That is a terrible matchup for him. That is a terrible matchup for him. Terrible. Thank you so much, Mr. Thank you so much, Navy 1953. That's a terrible matchup for him. Terrible matchup for him. Terrible matchup for Oscar De La Hoya. Terrible matchup for Shane Mosley. Terrible matchup for everybody at welterweight. Tommy Hearns is a terrible. He's a terrible matchup for Sugar Ray Leonard. He just clipped him. He just clipped him. Tommy Hearns is trouble for everybody at 147. They don't want no Tommy Hearns, man. And Devin's going to beat Tommy Hearns too. Devin is a horrible matchup for Devin Haney. Horrible matchup for Errol Spence. Horrible matchup for Terrence Crawford. Horrible matchup for Terrence Crawford. Tommy Hearns? Man, I'm thinking he's sleeping Terrence Crawford. Like, very high probability of Terrence Crawford getting slept by Tommy Hearns. Bernard had the phone books taped to his body. He was about to go to work. Yeah, man, that's why I try to stay out of prison. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't want to become conditioned for that. I don't want to be conditioned for that. Because there's only way, if I was there, that's the only way I would possibly be. Because, dog, you're not eating my cornbread, and I ain't putting on no lipstick. So, yeah, I'm either gonna be a absolutely terrible person. Whatever it makes me that I got to do to survive is gonna make that's what's gonna be. No joke. Sugar Ray Robinson might be the only guy who could beat Hearns at 140. I mean, Sugar Ray Leonard beat him, but Sugar Ray Robinson's a terrible matchup too. That's terrible. Look, man. Like I said, that's why I don't go to. That's why I try my best not to break the law. I don't want to go. No. No, I don't. TB is TB. What's up, man? I see you. You don't have to. I see you. That's enough. If you can cover you can cover it up if you don't need to. What's going on, TB legend?
I just had to call to back my boy up in this conversation.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right. What's up?
There's no way that Hitman would have beat Floyd. He ain't having no gas in his tank. There's no way. Sugar Ray Leonard is not a pure boxer at all. He was athletic, fast, punching, or whatever. There's no way Floyd would have lost against Hitman. He would have just waited to the 4th round and just probably beat the mess out of him. And you know that.
Nah, I gotta tell you, I don't know that because Tommy Hearns is an exceptional boxer.
Yeah, but Tommy Hearns, like, is Floyd always took the opposition, the best from them, regardless of what they had. It's only what 3 times that Floyd got hit, right?
Hey man, 3 times that he's gotten hit? Got hit a
4?
lot, yeah, way more than 3
I
times.
say clear. I
Hey,
say clean,
clearly hit a bunch of
clean
times.
hits, clean
Clearly
hits.
hit a bunch of times, bro. Bunch of times.
Name them.
Okay, Oscar De La Hoya cleanly hit him.
Yeah.
Jose Luis Castillo hit him cleanly. Zab Judah hit him cleanly. Sharmba Mitchell hit him cleanly. Chop Corley hit him cleanly. Shane Mosley, if you mean hurt and staggered, only guy that I really remember staggering him is Shane Mosley. But here's the thing, man. Who is the tallest person that Floyd Mayweather Jr. ever fought? The tallest and longest person he ever fought. That's a question. Are you going? Man, I lost you. I think I lost you. Hey, TB, come on back later, man. I stood next to Tommy Hearns. Dude, Tommy Hearns looked closer to 6'3" than 6 feet. Tommy Hearns is taller than me and bigger than me. Tommy is big. When he was when I saw him, maybe I saw him in the early 2000s, so maybe 20 years ago. And as we grow, as we get older, we kind of shrink down a little bit. Ramel Williams, I see you. You can cover your face. Ramel Williams, how can I help you?
It's good for now. No, I had an answer to the question because I don't think he answered it when you asked the tallest person. Tallest person I believe was Tony Pep, and I think he was like 6'3", 6'4".
Tony Pep.
Yeah, for Floyd. If you go to you can see it on the box rec. There was a dude named Tony Pep, and he was supposed to be called the body snatcher back then. And Floyd stopped him. He was like 6'3", 6'4". I think that was like 135 maybe.
Tony Pep.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. He is 6'3". He fought, he was a 6'3" guy.
Was that 30 or 35?
1990 and 1998. Oh, that fight in 1998 would have taken place at
30.
130. So he was a 6'3" Tony Pep. And the other guy, the guy that I was really thinking about was Diego Corrales. Not Diego. Yeah, Diego Corrales
was tall. Yeah, Diego was like 6'1", I think.
Let me see when Tony Pep was. 1998. Yeah, Tony Pep was. So he was there. That's a big dude he fought. But Tommy Hearns, so he's a little bit taller.
6'1", right? Tommy was.
He had this guy at 6'1". He's listed as 6'1". Tony Pep was 6'1 and a half. Listed as 6'1 and a half. And Tommy Hearns, I think, is closer to 6. He may be, man. I tell you, man.
Tommy was tall as hell.
Man, he's a big dude.
And you blocked me for saying that Bill was going to stop Bernard in the bathroom. You timed me out.
Oh, I didn't know. Somebody else got you for that. I saw that. I didn't time you out for that.
Oh, somebody
else got you. I laughed. I was about to laugh. No, the guy that I got was something about says something else.
Yeah, I just jumped on for that though because I don't think the other dude knew.
No, I didn't know either because I was going through them. You kind of pulled out somebody that was
that
more
was
so he's with a 6'1". So they have Tommy Hearns listed as 6'1" with a 78-inch reach, but we know that Tony Pep ain't no.
Yeah, skill wise now. But
yeah, we know Tony Pep.
Tony Pep. If you ain't see that fight, you
and
check that out.
And he doesn't even give they don't even give his reach. Nah, I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
You gotta check that one out. He basically did it like he basically kind of did it like Corrales. It was actually almost, now that I think about it, it was almost like a spitting image. Of course, Corrales is a little bit more skilled, a little bit faster, but the way he broke him down was kind of the same. He just uses he went to the body. It's crazy. He went to the body a lot. A lot of short dudes don't really go to the body against tall dudes for some reason. But Floyd, I guess he was that quick. He would just snatch his body quick.
Floyd nasty, man. At 130, dude, he may be the best that I've personally seen. I think he's the best. I think he's the best 130 I've ever seen.
Man, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, 130. God, dog. But Tommy, get your ass in there and start throwing to the body of Tommy.
Yeah, that was different. Tommy, he was coming hard like I don't know, man. That dude was a sniper. It's hard, them fantasy matchups, man. They need to make a boxing game or something.
But they're both great fighters, no doubt about it, man. They both great fighters.
But yeah, that was it, man. I'll let you get back to your thing. Just want to.
Hey, man, thank you, Mr. Williams. But no, I wouldn't time you out. And by the way, man, leave another comment so I can rinse you up.
I appreciate it, man. Be blessed.
Yes, sir. Yeah, 7 to 8 inch reach is very, very long, man. That's 4 inches longer. I think that's, I don't know how much longer that is than Floyd. But Floyd, let me tell you, don't get me wrong, man. I know Floyd can fight, man. I ain't tripping now. Like, I'm not out of here. I'm not one of these dudes out here. I'm not a my way or the highway type of guy. The link is right there, man. Hey, Waz said thoughts on Tony Weeks stopping Ortiz fight. His reason for stopping it early. I got it. I think that is, if Tony Weeks is telling the truth, and I don't know why Tony Weeks would lie. So I don't have any reason to doubt him. And I think that is just atrocious. I think it's absolutely positively atrocious and very, very dangerous and very, 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 very dangerous is what I think. I think it is unreasonably dangerous. Hold on one second. Shit's just fucking. What's going on, William Old School Art? Yeah, I just think I did a video on it, man. I put it up there. I think it's disgusting. Is what I think. I think it is absolutely I think it's just a tragedy, man. I'm glad he stopped the fight. There you go. I think if that is what was in his mind, I'm glad he stopped the fight. There you go. I think I'm glad he stopped the fight. And that was something that was good to know. I'm glad he did a service and defended himself so people understood why he did it so quick. Like, nah, man, this guy's out here. He's a tomato can, and I don't want to see him get dented. I appreciate that he did that. Man, look, dude, Devin Haney gets so much respect on the name. Stop stealing respect from other people, Derek. Fight game. Favorite part of my day. Shout out to this show in the boxing world. Salute to the chat and all the wrenches. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Fight Game. Do you think it has anything to do with the Morrell fight when he let it go too far? I mean, look, man, dude, these mismatches in boxing are very dangerous, Superman. Mismatches in boxing are very, very dangerous. Those guys can kill you. And yeah, he definitely, man, that one dude, he let go way too far. Way too far. But it's a bit of a bloodlust for boxing fans. But do I think that it has anything to do with that? I'm sure it has something to do with the totality of Tony Weeks' experiences. Blood Boxing brought up Leander Johnson. Let me see something real quick. Man, my hand got hurt. Leander. Oh, wow. Yeah, Leander Johnson. Died after a fight with Jesus Chavez in 2005. And Tony Weeks was the referee. Do I think Golden Boy would have let the fight continue if the fighter wasn't black? Yes, absolutely I do. Absolutely I do. There's no need for me to speculate to that degree. I don't see why him being black or Mexican or anybody else would have kept them from doing that. Now, I don't know if they go through counseling or not, to tell you the truth. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I will tell you this. I think that Golden Boy's only response was that Lawson was cleared. They're not trying to take any blame. Yeah, but that's what they say. That's what everyone. Well, he was cleared by the state. Yeah, he was cleared. He was cleared. They let me in there with those gloves. What? That's the one it's a who cares type of argument. We know that he was cleared. That's why he was in the ring. You're telling me something that we know. Saying that he was cleared by the state of Nevada doesn't mean that he's not even disagreeing with what Tony Weeks had to say. They're not disagreeing with it. They're saying, yeah, he got cleared by the right. But the question was it true that you got 3 doctors before they cleared him? Is it true that you were shopping doctors to find a doctor that would let him in the ring? That's the question. Everybody knows that the state of Nevada approved the fight. Doesn't seem like much of a defense to what was said. It doesn't seem to me. Anyway, give me 1 second. Man, I'm so telling you, man, my hand is now scaring me. This shit hurts so bad. Scared me so it hurts so bad. Golden Boy is already looking bad from Ryan fight with Tank. I don't know why I would make them look bad. I don't think there was anything wrong with that fight. I don't think so. I don't think there was anything wrong with that fight. Look, man, I'm going to put about 2 links in here. Try to get 2 more callers on if you guys want to chop it up with me. If not, then you know what it is. We're going to roll on. Hold on 1 second. Well, I let you on quick, huh? I switch it up. Further proof the commissions keep bending their rules. Bud, those gloves. Haney going over 15% of the body weight, and now a potential brain injury is bad. There's no sound? Should be sound now. Is there sound now? I don't know if I have an ace bandage. Give me 1 second. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, cool. Hey, Fanon, they don't really care about the fighters. Nah, they don't. It's like Fanon said, it's a financially driven. It's very financially driven. Man, I think I just need to relax. I don't know what I probably slept on it funny. Freaking Flyer, this is not this. I have a broken hand, bro. I have a broken hand. Will you not put no sign of a fucking heart attack on me? What? Pain in the limbs. I have my hand was broke right here. I know what it is. I broke my hand. I have a lump on my hand. I know what it is. This is not, I don't, no, thank you very much. And no, I'm not heavy into the salt. No. And I walk every day. No, I watch my diet very closely. My sodium, I go to the doctor 3 times, go to the doctor and get checkups 2 times a year. My sodium levels are perfectly fine. Damn. Yeah, I probably will take an ibuprofen. I will probably take an ibuprofen. I don't like to take a lot of those, though. But I might take one today. So anyway, here's the link, man. Bruce. Oh, the great Bruce Gas. What's going on, Bruce Gas?
Hey, Fanon. How are you, my brother?
I'm good, man. Good to see you, sir.
I'm glad to see you taking care of yourself, my man. You know, you gotta stay one step ahead of the Grim Reaper, bro, every day, brother, and eat healthy, exercise regularly, and hang around with the right kind of people, bro. And you know, you might make it to 69 like I did, man.
Hey, I'm working on it, dog. I'm working on it. I'm trying to look slim in the face like you do too at that age.
Hey, it wasn't always that easy for me, bro. I was 235 pounds out of shape in my life. Let me see if I can pull this up for you, if I can do it, man.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Yeah, this was me once upon a time.
Okay, well, you look. Oh, that was the before and the after. Okay, let me see. Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, I got myself healthy about 30 years ago, and I try to stay, like I said, one step ahead of the Grim Reaper, bro. But you know, I just wanted to say to you, Fanon, I watched that show yesterday with you and Blood, and when Thomas Hearns was going to come on here, man, you look like a couple of little kids on Christmas morning, man. I could see them smiling from ear to ear, and then when Daryl said that Hearns dug you and dug Blood, man, you guys were like a couple of little kids with a new puppy, bro. And I'm sitting here, I'm waiting for the Hitman to come on, man, because I was such a big fan of his back in the day, and I still am, man. And you know, I just wanted to let you know, man, that was just a very touching moment for me. And I mean, I think I was as giddy as you two guys were, because I hang around with some of the OGs, and you know, when they tell me they like what I'm doing, man, you know, I get that warm fuzzy feeling. Yeah. It makes me kind of know that, you know, we're doing the right thing up here, brother. You know.
Thank you, man. Yeah, that's big, man. For personally, that's to say that Tommy Hearns, like,
oh, fucking right, bro.
Tommy
That's
Hearns.
that's royalty right there, man. You know,
It
that's
is,
the
man.
Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, brother.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's a lot, man. That's big, Tommy Hearns. That's big. You know. Well, I appreciate you, Bruce Gas. Thank you, man. And come on, man. Talk boxing with me sometimes.
For sure, my brother. For sure. God bless you, man. Peace.
All right, bless you, sir. Bless you. And that's also a blessing when you have older gentlemen like Bruce Gasser like your work. Gavin W. Okay, can I see your face real quick? Because you hopped on and off real quick. I want to make sure you're not playing a game. You don't have to show your face on camera, but I need to see you really fast. Can you let me see your face real fast? Because, you know, people play games. I'll let you sit there until you're willing to do that, though. Here's a link for anybody else who want to jump on. We'll take the second caller if Gavin doesn't want to do it. Radiant pain in the limb is a sign of a heart attack, not a localized pain in your hand. Yeah, think like, God, dog, please don't put that shit on me. The Hitman was at the last competition our gym participated in. Oh, that's what's up. Tommy Hearns, the OG Daryl told me as well last week. Yeah, man. And yeah, they complimented you too, man. Gavin W, what's up, man? I'm not going to let you on if you don't show the face, bro. I'm going to block you for good. So you got to let me know something one way or the other, bro. You got to jump off or I got to block you from the channel. Yeah, jump on off, bro. So you got enough because you can show me your face. Because you dudes ain't about to jump up here and show me your Johnsons no more, okay? That shit you guys be doing is crazy. Unless maybe you put something in the private chat. Oh, Gavin W. Oh, Gavin, come here, come back. Oh, I get you, Gavin W. I see you in the private chat. Gavin W., do me a favor. Come back and put your channel in the private chat. Put your channel in the private chat. Okay, I get what you were doing. Put your channel in the private chat because I didn't see the message in the private chat. You can just give me your link to your channel and I'll see, because no, I haven't seen your chat. I haven't seen it, so you may be blocked. I haven't seen any Gavin W stuff come through. So you may be blocked. If you are blocked, just give me your Jason Nickerson, Fernando, do you think Ortiz is ready to move up in the level next? I can't really tell from that fight because the fight got stopped so quick. I can't really say. I'm just glad that he made the weight and he's back. So I don't know. I couldn't tell from anything that I saw. Number one, the competition wasn't that great. And number two, the fight was very, very short. So yeah, Gavin, I see you. Yeah, all you got to do is put it, unless you want to get on, all you got to do is put it, put the link put it in the private chat. Do you want to get on? What's good, Gavin?
Yo, why is my phone acting so stupid?
I don't know. What's good?
What's up, man?
Nothing much, man.
Trying to see if somebody was blocking me.
Well, if you put do you know how to get your channel name? You know how to get to your YouTube channel?
Yeah, of course.
If you know how to do that, put a link in the private chat. I'll put you in the back. Put a link in the private chat, okay. And after that, I'll see if you're blocked. If you're blocked, I'll unblock you.
All right, thank you.
All right, no worries. Just don't get off. I'm just gonna put you in the back. Okay? What's going on, Rick Timms? Why don't Ortiz call out Egg Boy on the side of the street? Who's Egg Boy? Who's Egg? I don't even know who Egg Boy is. Who's Egg Boy? Who you talking about with Egg Boy? Who's Egg Boy? Oh, Edgar Berlanga? You talking about Edgar Berlanga? If you're talking about Edgar Berlanga is Conor Ben is. Oh, Conor Ben is. Man, please don't fight Conor Ben. Man, Conor Ben. Hey, what's going on, Upper Echelon? Conor Benn don't even need to be boxing, man. I don't want to see no Conor Benn fight, man. Like, Conor Benn is the biggest waste of conversation that there is, man. Conor Benn. Man, all of UK boxing, bro. Can we go back to when nobody gave a shit about UK boxers, please? Eddie Hearn is the man. Eddie Hearn is just, duh. Hey, what's going on? Aaron Pryor versus Pacquiao. Terrific action. Oh, no doubt. Aaron Pryor versus Manny Pacquiao would be a great fight. Give me Aaron Pryor. Give me Aaron Pryor. but hey, man, it'd be great. Praying for your hands. See you tomorrow. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Navy 1953. Thank you. Yeah, man, that shit hurt. That dude that fell you say Conor Benn, man. Egg dude. I thought you were like Edgar Berlanga or something. Okay, let me see if this private chat is up. All right, let's go to this. Yeah, you were hidden. Damn. Won't let me unblock you. All right, you good. All right, man, Gavin, you're good. Go ahead, hey Gavin, go ahead and put I don't know why they're blocking you, but I'll give you a wrench for now, just so that you don't have it happen to you too quickly. Because there are some there can be some roguishness going on within there. Leave a comment so I can see your comment if you would not mind, please. Yeah, O'Hare, man, please get rid of UK boxing, man. They fucking suck, bro. Like, the whole situation is jacked. Who y'all got in Teofimo Lopez and Jermaine? I got Teofimo. Man, I'm not unblocking you bums. I'm not unblocking you bums. I'm catching you bums. I'm blocking you every time I see you bums. Y'all, man, seriously, man, I don't like Haney fans. I don't like Haney fans, freaking flyer. You know this. You guys wore out your welcome, man. You guys are absolutely horrific. Hey, Nicole, thank you, sister, for your support. I don't like Haney fans. I don't like Haney fans. I don't like Tyson Fury fans. I don't really know many, but I don't like Devin fans. Hey, thank you, Nicole. Backed it up, doubled it up. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you for that support, sister. Thank you. I don't like y'all. I don't have a problem with Devin Haney. I got a problem with y'all, though. You guys cause me a lot of stress with your lies. You're not the most hated. You're the biggest haters. You guys are literally the biggest haters in boxing. You are the biggest haters in boxing. Nobody hates anywhere near how you hate. You all hate. Gervonta Davis is more hated on by you all than Gervonta Davis is more hated on by Devin Haney fans than anybody else in boxing is hated on. You not same deal. Nobody hates on Devin Haney. Devin Haney lied too damn. You guys lied too damn much. You guys just lied too much. You cry. You are the biggest victim. Now, let me tell you something. I don't even usually like the victim mentality. But God dog, y'all are the most crybaby ass. Everything is done to punish me, but yet I have achieved more than anybody in the world. I have done more. Devin Haney has done more than anybody ever in the history of boxing. But yet he's the most he suffered greater than anybody in the history of boxing. Hold on, Gavin. Let me make sure I get you right. Don't abuse it, please. Gavin W, because it will disappear with the speed of light. There you go, Gavin. Got you. All right, got you. I've seen Gavin a lot of times, though. I've seen you a lot of times, and I don't specifically recall having any beef with you. For now, you can be attacked and be the victim at the same time. Yeah, but not Devin, because ain't nobody attacking him. I've seen one fighter do something funny to Devin. Ryan Garcia. That's it. And maybe a little Teofimo Lopez. Maybe a little bit. I saw Ryan Garcia refuse to fight the mandatory as Devin's mandatory for an interim belt. And I've seen Devin Haney I've seen Ryan Garcia bait and switch him. That is the extent of the misfortune of Devin Haney's career. Dog, that is the misfortune. That is the extent to his misfortune. Teo called Devin number 2. He is number 2 at that weight class. He is. I don't know if he's number 2 or not. Matias may actually be number 1, but because he's the longest reigning champion, isn't he? Isn't Matias the longest reigning champion? I don't think Teofimo Lopez or Devin Haney defended their belts. So really, number 1 guy at 140 may really be Matias. None of the other champions ever defended their belts. Let me check. Yeah, Sabril only won it once. He only defended it once. He's defended it once. He beat 2 undefeated fighters. But he got more wins. 20 wins, 20 KOs, and 1 loss. Man, that dude, I don't know, man. I think it may be Matias. Sabril Matias may be the number 1 guy there. We'll see. We'll see soon. We'll see soon. But look, I'm going to get out of here, man. Much love. TL say I got the WBO and the lineal man, whatever. He can say what he wants. I don't know who the best is. They got to fight, man. I would say he's got a case over Devin because he beat the guy that Devin beat first. Devin's 2 best wins in his career, guys, Josh Taylor was the number 1 guy at that division. And Gervonta and Teofimo Lopez beat the number 1 guy in the division. So I would suspect that would put Teofimo Lopez higher than everybody else. I think that's a reasonable argument. Did you see T.O. getting away from Barbosa? He's dropping his value running like that. It didn't drop Devin's value. He didn't run from Devin. He didn't do it. Hey, thank Leo Shang. What's up, brother? He says supporting the channel for 2024. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. But look, I'm going to get out of here. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. I'm going to holler at y'all later on, man. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm going to rest my body a little bit today. Hurt my hand, my knees, my back, my neck, and my back. Got that old man sore. I know I need to rest my body a little bit today. Belts don't make you the best anymore. Devin was the 3rd at 135. He had the belts, and he had the belts. You know what it is. All right, y'all, get back, Gavin. Martin, icy hot may help. Yeah, that's true. It stinks, but it may help. It may help. All right, y'all. I'll get back. Peace. To my guy, Rick Timms. Peace.